Cupid, why the hell are you still seeing Matt and having dinner with my wife after I specifically told you not to go?
This is a misunderstanding, okay?
Rebecca. How can I make this more clear?
It's clear, okay? It's clear.
You want to stay away from my family. Do not make me take steps.
When your boyfriend's dad has the hots for you and thinks kicking down your door will win you over, yeah, you're in deep trouble. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Valentine's Day is finally here, and what better way to celebrate than with a love story gone horribly wrong? Cupid's Prey isn't your typical romance. It's a cautionary tale where passion turns to obsession, trust is a trap, and family bonds prove fatal. Jack Wagner and Joanna Pacula play overprotective parents who refuse to let their son go, even if it means resorting to murder. So keep watching to see how it all unfolds, and I'll give you my opinion at the end.
What's going on? Hey, no! Stop it! No! Please, stop it! Hey, I thought this was purely a study trip.
Well, I've got a lot to learn.
Oh. You know what? Matt, they're probably waiting.
Oh, just relax. We're nearly there. This is all part of my parents' property.
Is this where you, seduce every girl you bring home from college?
I've never had a tutor offer to tutor me before. So I guess you could say you're my first.
Wow.
It's an Apache. My dad had a commission.
It's amazing. Your parents own all this?
Yeah, they love North Carolina. Dad has his hunting and Mom has her horses. It's perfect. They spend more time here than in the city.
Finally. I've been waiting for you all day.
This is Rebecca.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Rebecca.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Dad.
Matthew?
Rebecca, this is my father, Jeremy.
Hello, Rebecca. We are indeed fortunate to have you as a guest.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Right.
I'll show you to your room, Miss Swain.
We'll give Rebecca the dogwood chalet, Roger.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I prepared the pines.
Yeah, Mom, that's much better.
The dogwood chalet, Roger. Now hurry along. I'm sure she's dying to freshen up. Now, you put yourself in your room, and I'll show Rebecca around.
The Japanese theme is unusual.
Everything here is just the way Jeremy wanted it. He loves Japanese architecture. You must come to our house in the city sometime. It's more my taste.
That would be lovely.
I'm sure you'll be comfortable here.
So what's the big deal with this place? It's great.
We never use this chalet anymore.
Never?
Someone was murdered on the estate a few years ago.
Here.
Yeah. In one of the old war bunkers.
Did they catch whoever did it?
No. I think it was some transient, but they never caught the guy.
Must have been awful.
She was a stable hand for years. She was like part of the family.
And this was her room.
Are you gonna be okay here? I mean, we can find you another chalet.
It's fine. Fabulous.
Okay. Well, I'll let you get unpacked. Cocktails are at 6 in the drawing room.
Two letters. Zeus's heifer.
Io.
Of course.
Now, how am I ever going to catch up?
What can I get you to drink?
White wine would be great, thanks.
Hey, Rebecca, you want to take over from here?
No, I'm awful at pool.
Here's an easy one. Greek matchmaker.
Cupid.
That's Roman.
Eros.
Well, she's as smart as she is beautiful.
I told you.
My darling, would you do the thing you do for my neck? It's still bothering me.
For my thesis, I'm matching psychological metaphors with Greek myths.
Beyond Oedipus, so to speak.
Exactly.
What does your father do?
He was an English professor.
So Eo's plight was a bedtime story.
It might have been, but he left when I was 3.
So sorry.
It's okay, I hardly remember him.
So, who's Io?
Well, she was one of the numerous mortal women Zeus couldn't keep away from. And when he finally seduced her, he made the world dark so that his wife Hera, who was just insanely jealous, couldn't see what he was doing.
Nice trick.
Yeah, except it didn't work because Hera figured out what Zeus was up to, and she lifted the darkness. But Zeus was quick, and he changed Io into a beautiful white cow the instant before Hera arrived.
Not a very gentlemanly thing to do.
Excuse me, sir. Telephone.
Sounds like the girl would be best not to catch Zeus's eye.
Or make sure Hera never found out you did. Excuse me.
Don't ever do that again, you bastard.
This?
What about your parents?
I thought we'd keep it to just us.
Do you ride?
Do pony rides count? Berta would love this.
Let's put this left foot in the stirrup. There you are. Who the devil's Berta?
My apartment manager? She seems to think I'm not adventurous enough.
Yeah. Is she wrong?
Probably not.
There. How's she feel?
Like I'm only up here as long as it amuses her.
Well, don't worry. She knows you're only up there as long as it amuses me, huh? Shall we?
Yeah. Ooh!
Don't worry, we'll go slow. I've got quite a collection of Homer and other Greek literature, if you're interested.
Really?
Yes. Now, shall we?
Oh! Not too fast.
I had a talk with Jim Dugan today.
Chairman of the psych department.
Yeah. I don't know if Matt mentioned that I'm on the university's board.
No.
Anyway, I recommended you as a research assistant for his new project.
I thought he'd already hired all his assistants.
Well, there's always room for someone as talented as you.
Are you this generous with all your house guests?
I'm sure you'll live up to the recommendation.
Thank you.
I'll be expecting a call from you when you get back. Here's the Odyssey.
I thought no one was allowed to read those.
You haven't asked since you've been old enough.
You know what? I'm gonna go do some work and crash.
Do you want to watch something else?
It's fine.
Hi. Yeah, she's gone to bed. She didn't have anywhere else to go, and I'll be feeling psych if it went for her. Don't you trust me? Me, you too. I'll be there in about an hour.
Sorry. Didn't mean to startle you.
Hi.
Identifying the constellations? Stars are so clear and bright out here, away from the city lights.
It reminds me of when I was a girl with my mom. Good night.
Good night, Rebecca.
Morning. Matt?
Hello.
Hi.
Working, are we?
Yeah.
Well, don't forget about Dryope.
Dryope?
It's one you don't know?
What happened?
Well, it seems as though Lotus was hiding from a pursuer. So she camouflaged herself as a tree. And a young woman came along named Dryope and plucked her flowers to make a garland. So Lotus turned her into a tree.
I like that one. You know, it matches almost perfectly with one of these disorders.
Do you ever think about anything besides your work?
Not much.
So well acquainted with the bounty of experience life has to offer, yet unable to fully enjoy your own.
So what's that?
Oh, well, believe it or not, it's a Revolutionary War bunker. There are 2 of them on the property.
Is that where the girl was murdered?
Where did you hear that?
Matt told me about it.
Yes, it was a tragedy, really. We found the poor girl in the other bunker, not this one. Which is why we keep them locked. Care to have a look?
Sure.
Sorry. I turned the other one into a hunting cabin, but this one's a bit too close to the house to be of any use. Quite cozy.
I should get back and help Matt with his assignment.
Yes, of course.
Where's Mom?
She's indisposed.
I'll just go and check on her. Be right back.
White wine, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Matt, darling.
Hey, Mom.
Are you going out?
Steve's party.
Please don't leave me alone.
Dad's here.
It's so lonely when you're away.
Mom, we're late.
No, don't go.
Mom, please. I'll come and see you in the morning.
Matt, I forgot to tell you.
Hey, let's go.
Is your mom okay? Because we could just stay here.
Yeah, she's fine. Just a little tired.
Bye. Thanks.
Hi there.
Hey.
Must be Rebecca.
Yeah. It's here.
Matt.
No, darling, it's me.
Jeremy. Jeremy, I think he's in love with her.
I don't think so.
Jeremy, don't.
Don't what?
Don't let him do it again.
Iris. Everything's going to be fine. Come along. There we are. Yeah, get to bed.
Matt's all I have.
Shh, darling.
Now don't shush me. I know. You want me to be quiet. You want me to keep your secrets, don't you, Jeremy?
Iris, please don't say those things. Don't talk like that, please.
If your city friends only knew. If they only knew. You're nothing without me, Jeremy. Nothing.
Man, we should have had you doing shooters from the start. I'm fine, don't worry. Matt's not gonna be too happy to find out you left the party.
He won't mind so much. Hey, please slow down! Steve, slow down!
Sorry about that.
Asshole!
Rebecca! Rebecca! What's the matter? What happened?
They're just a bunch of kids.
Sorry you had a bad night.
Look, I don't want to talk about it, okay?
How about an adventure?
Sure. What kind of adventure?
One your apartment manager would recommend.
Where the girl was.
Yes. Yes, does it frighten you? I didn't come here for quite some time afterwards and realized how much I missed it. So I reclaimed it. For special occasions. Cheers. We're misfits, aren't we?
You're not.
Well, not to you. That's my point. realize how beautiful you are.
What are we doing?
What you want to do. We understand each other. I want to hear every beautiful thought in your mind.
No. Hey, no. Don't. Don't. Hey, please stop. This is a mistake, okay?
You want this. You know you want this.
Rebecca! 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 Rebecca, please wait! Rebecca, it's dangerous out here. You could be hurt. Rebecca! Rebecca, please! Rebecca! Leave me alone! Rebecca, please. I'll ride you back. Take my hand. Rebecca? There's nothing to be afraid of. Becca.
Look, it was a mistake, okay? Matt's gonna be back real soon.
Let's not tell him about this. I'm sorry, Rebecca.
Good night, Jeremy.
I'd have taken you home.
You were busy.
Is there anything going on between you and Steve?
No.
when I saw Steve come back after dropping you off, I went a bit crazy.
How about you and the barmaid in the back room?
Julie, I've tried to tell her that it's over, but she doesn't believe me. Listen, I don't know how you feel about us. I mean, I know I'm not as suave and sophisticated as my father. I don't know. Shit. You even make me nervous when I'm loaded. Oh, man, I'm sorry. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Look, Steve is picking me up at dawn. I would love you to come sailing with us. We'll be gone a couple of days.
You know what? Take Julie. My time here is so over. I'm gonna catch a train back home.
The house seems so quiet already with Matt gone.
I'm packed too. Matt said Roger could take me to the station.
I'm going into the city. I'll just take you in.
The train's fine.
Really, it's no trouble.
While you're in town, dear, tell the staff to expect me tomorrow. I'm going home.
Very well. I'll be ready to leave in about an hour, Rebecca. So close to the university. I love this part of town.
Thanks for bringing me home.
Yes, my pleasure. I'll come over tonight.
Please don't.
You know you don't mean that.
Look, nothing happened, okay? Nothing serious anyway, and it's not going to. I'm sorry.
Don't forget to call Jim Dugan.
Rebecca, this is Herbert.
Bird has told me all about you. It's, produce, right?
That's right. I met my little dumpling between the hothouse tomatoes and sweet peaches. Yeah, I could have sworn that was Jeremy Weatherton.
Yeah, I know his son. Excuse me, it was nice meeting you, Herbert.
You have no new messages.
Come in.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Swain. We spoke earlier about the research project. I just want to say how excited I am to be working with you.
Yes, well, plug from Jeremy Weatherton never hurt anybody around here. Have a seat. Let's get you started.
Here you go. Oh.
You are too sweet, my dear.
No, it's no trouble.
I've got a surprise for you.
What? doing here?
I brought you something to help with your work.
You shouldn't have come here.
Are you going to take me to your apartment? I'll wait till my arms break. Very nice. Open the box.
I can't take these.
Yeah, you can give them back when you're through. The books are fortunate to be read by someone who appreciates them.
It's very nice of you, but I can't accept them.
Where do you keep your plates?
What are you doing?
A favorite restaurant of mine quite often packs a meal to go. I'm sorry I can't take you out. It's terribly important that we're discreet.
I don't want a discreet relationship, thank you.
You do realize that seeing you is one of the few pleasures I have.
Look, what happened the other night, it's like a dream. I'm awake now.
I see. Well, you can hardly deny me a simple meal after coming so far.
Please.
You don't really want me to go. I understand if you need time.
I don't need time. You're married, remember?
You're not thinking of telling my wife.
Of course not.
And enjoy the food. I thought you weren't coming home until tomorrow.
I thought you were working late.
I had lunch with Ted Wainwright. They've asked me to chair this year's fundraiser.
Well, Jeremy, it never ceases to amaze me what my money can buy. I'm going to the theater. I don't suppose you want to come?
Actually, I'd love to. Give me a minute to get dressed.
Dreaming doesn't have to end just because the morning comes each day. Coming! assignment due in the morning?
No, but I deserve that.
You want a beer?
Sure. So I've got competition already, huh?
No, they're from my mom. She finally realized she missed my birthday again.
I bought you something.
You did?
I know it's not real or anything, but some guy was selling them on the street and I thought of you. See, it's EO as a cow.
You saw a cow and were reminded of me.
Right. But seriously, I've been thinking about you a lot.
You have?
I want to start over. Go on a first date. Look, I'll be honest with you. I was still seeing Julie up until Steve's party. Well, I thought we'd just have some fun and you'd help me with most of my homework and then we'd go our separate ways. But then I started getting all nervous around you and wondering what you felt about me.
Why are you telling me all of this?
I want to go out with you for real. Not just sneak around.
I didn't realize we were just sneaking around.
Well, I did. And I don't want to anymore.
I am touched that you're not using me anymore. Should I just throw myself into your arms right now?
No, not like that. Hey, listen. I broke up with Julie at Steve's party. I cut the cruise short because Julie showed up on the boat. I told you all that stuff, to be honest with you. I thought you were the sort of person who would respect that.
It's a little late for your true confessions, okay?
Well, something tells me you're not being all that honest with me either.
Rebecca, hello.
Hi, Mrs. Weatherton. How are you?
Iris, please, I'm fine. I'm so glad to run into you. I just invited Jim Dugan and his wife for dinner tomorrow night. They're old friends. Matt was going to invite you, but now I can do it myself.
That's really nice of you.
It couldn't hurt your standing to socialize with a chairman.
Yeah, but I...
No buts, I insist. I'll have Matt to pick you up at 7.
Hi, it's Matt. Listen, you were right to get mad. I've been a right shit. I don't know what I thought you'd do. I guess I was hoping you'd forgive me instantly and we could forget it. Whatever. I just want to apologize. No strings attached. Bye.
Rebecca, it's Jeremy. I know you've been invited to dinner, but you can't come. I promise not to contact you again. Just don't come to dinner. Think of some excuse. Anything.
Hello.
Matt, it's Rebecca.
Hi. Hang on a sec. Just let me save my word.
I thought you couldn't type.
Strictly hunt and peck.
Look, I ran into your mom and she invited me to dinner. I don't think it's such a good idea.
But Rebecca, how could you pass up an opportunity so many people would kill for? Come on.
Look, just let me think about it, okay?
Okay. Call you later?
Yeah. Bye.
He'll do anything to reduce the wildlife population on that land. Tell Jeremy we missed him.
I shall. It was a lovely dinner, Iris. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks so much for inviting me. He's a lot funnier than he usually is in the office.
He's notorious for having affairs with his assistants.
Sure, I don't have anything to worry about.
Don't be so sure. After all, you made such an impression on my family.
Hey, your mom was really nice tonight. Yeah, I didn't think she liked me much.
Of course she does. She even asked for your address.
You're kidding.
No? You may have guessed by now that my mother takes things regarding me pretty seriously.
I wish my mom were more like her.
I'll tell her you said that. It'll make her day. Listen, I would like to do something with you tomorrow. Something that I've never done with any other girl before.
Such a thing exists.
Cute.
So what is it?
A picnic.
Oh, no, that is serious.
Yes or no?
Why am I always saying yes when I know better? Bye.
Rebecca, please.
How can you be so stupid?
Why the hell are you still seeing Matt and having dinner with my wife after I specifically told you not to go?
This is a misunderstanding, okay?
Rebecca. How can I make this more clear?
It's clear, okay? It's clear.
You want to stay away from my family. Do not make me take steps.
Why are you threatening me?
Why are you making this so difficult?
What happened between us is just... It's private, and no one's ever gonna know about it, okay?
I find it very difficult to believe that you're so indifferent to my requests. I at least thought that you might have loved me a little bit.
Oh, Miss Swain, there you are. Can I have a word with you, please? I'm afraid I won't be able to use you in the department next semester after all.
What do you mean?
Your TA position has been filled by another student returning this fall. And it looks like we have enough assistance on the research project.
What is it, my work?
Oh, it's just one of those things, Miss Swain. I'll still see you in June to discuss your thesis, though.
I knew I blabbered too much when he asked me about my thesis.
You did not. Even I understood it.
Why else would he fire me?
I don't know, but don't sweat it. Now we're both free from the nasty entanglements of my father's patronage.
Here's to freedom. Hey, Berta.
Rebecca, come here, quick. Special delivery. I heard the boy knocking at the door. He let me sign for it. Here. My wife returns to the country tonight. Meet me at the apartment at 11. Oh, to be young again. Confusing lust with love.
The cold light of day is definitely shining.
You shouldn't have come here.
Next time, I'm having a chat with your wife.
Got to start listening to me.
I don't have to do anything.
I'm warning you.
Prime murder suspect cleared by police. Mr. Weatherton is no longer linked to Janet Swenson's murder.
What'll I do? I've got nowhere to go.
Just because the building's being sold doesn't mean you have to leave.
Keep reading. They're taking a condo. I can't afford to buy this place.
It's okay.
Don't ever get old without a family.
Excuse me, what floor is Providence Real Estate Ventures?
Providence. Let's see, Weatherton Company. Yeah, 18th floor.
Arrogance of the man. I can't believe he's doing this.
You tell her, Herbert. You tell her what you told me. Did I tell you Herbert used to be in the police?
Yeah.
I was on the force. There was a murder on that ranch.
Yeah, I know. The police is still looking for some drifter.
Huh. That was the official report. I never believed it. I think it was him. That bastard Weatherton.
Hey, Matt.
Hmm?
How old were you when that girl was murdered?
I was around 15, she was 18.
I heard they suspected your dad.
That was just the press. Some transient got her out to one of Dad's hunting cabins and... they never called the bastard. I swear I'll kill him if I ever find out who did it.
Did you know her well?
I lost my virginity to her.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I have to go. I need to check on my mom. She's not as well as she appears. She's expecting me. But I promise to tell her not to expect me every night. I love you. I'll call you first thing in the morning.
Stay away from him, can you? I want you out of my life, and I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen.
Look, you're not going to chase me away, okay? I already told you I'm not going to tell anybody.
I warned you, stay away from my family.
Let me go! Come on.
Rebecca, get back inside here. Don't kill yourself. Rebecca, listen to me.
Okay. Tell us exactly what happened.
He came into my apartment while I was sleeping and attacked me in my bed.
Did you hear any of this, ma'am?
I was asleep. But I do know Weatherton's been hassling that poor girl.
Weatherton?
Yeah, I know him. It's Jeremy Weatherton.
You're sure it was Jeremy Weatherton?
Yes.
Have you seen a doctor?
It's not serious, it just hurts.
Well, honey, if you intend pressing charges against Jeremy Weatherton, you better get all the documentation you can get. Sir.
Take the offices, I'll take over.
Well, sir, it just seems that...
Wait for me outside.
Sir, ma'am.
Please take a seat, Miss Swain. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but you're going to have to stop.
What are you talking about?
I know what you're up to. Mr. Weatherton's called the station. He told us how you were a guest at his house and how you pursued him there.
What are you talking about?
He's agreed to not press any charges as long as you keep right away from him.
You're not making any sense. It's him pursuing me, not the other way round.
Look, I know what you're up to. I'd like to spare you the embarrassment of elaborating.
I don't know what he told you, but he's lying. How does he explain this?
Please don't force me to pick apart your story. Just stay away from Mr. Weatherton. Believe me, it's for your own good.
Whoa. You called the police on my dad?
Matt, look.
I can't believe this. Why?
Okay, he's the man who sent the roses. It was the night of Steve's party, and you were with Julie, and I was drunk, and he seemed like everything I wanted you to be. It was just the once, and, you know, nothing really even happens.
So what's going on?
He won't leave me alone, and he doesn't want me to see you. Matt, listen. The newspapers made it sound like the police were the only ones who thought a transient killed Janet Swenson.
It was. The police knew. They did the goddamn investigation, not the fucking newspaper.
I'm sorry, Matt, I'm sorry. I'm just so scared.
I can't deal with this. Hey.
Man.
Thought I'd catch you out here.
Every day. Want me to slow the pace so you can keep up?
What's up? There's something going on between Rebecca and my dad.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
Hell if I know. It started the night she was out at the house.
Night of my party, I bet.
How did you know?
Shit, you were so drunk that night you could hardly stand. And you spent most of the night with Julie the way I remember it.
My dad, though, think about it.
You are too much, Weatherton.
What's that supposed to mean?
Face it, Matt. You're a snake, just like your old man. And you're not getting any sympathy from me. Forget it.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Rebecca, there have been complaints from the board regarding your appropriateness as a PhD candidate at this university.
What?
Simply put, you've been cut from the program.
Jeremy Weatherton's behind this, isn't he? Look, Mr. Dugan, I can't comment on what that bully has threatened you with. I don't have anything to lose now, and I will not let that monster ruin my life.
Rebecca, what a pleasant surprise. Come in. You just caught me. I was about to leave for Briarwood.
Oh, I had no idea. You're going to Briarwood tonight.
Excuse me, but I'm not staying long. I have a matter to discuss with the two of you.
Would you care for a drink, Rebecca?
No, thank you. But you could explain why I was dismissed from the university today?
Oh, my dear. Jim Dugan spoke so highly of you. How could that be? Jeremy? What happened to your face?
I did something stupid.
What happened?
I'm still not sure yet, Mrs. Weatherton. I'd really like it if you didn't tell Matt that I came by here this evening. I believe that Mr. Weatherton is responsible for me being dropped from the university.
There's every chance you're right. It's happened before. Come on, we'll take care of this.
Hey, no, please don't, Mrs. Weatherton. I've come here to insist that neither you nor your husband interfere with my studies anymore. I'm perfectly capable of creating my own opportunities, okay?
Iris, shall we discuss dinner?
Not tonight, darling. I have an early tennis date with Cynthia. I want to go back to Briarwood tonight. I'm dropping Rebecca off on the way.
No. No, I'll drive you both. I'm a bit concerned about your brakes. I'd like to have them checked out.
My brakes are fine, darling. I don't want to leave my car in town.
Iris, don't argue with me. I said I'll drive you. Your defiance of me must stop. Do you understand me? It has to stop!
All right, darling. As you wish. Are you going out tonight anyway?
Yes. Yes, I have some things to pick up. I'll just get the car.
It's dangerous like this. We must hurry. Come on.
Iris? Iris! Iris!
Hey, Mom, it's me.
I think your mother's gone to Briarwood.
No, she hasn't. She asked me to stay with her all week so you could visit Rebecca. What'd you think I wouldn't find out?
It's not what you think, you bastard. She's alone with your mother.
Shut up! Shut up!
Stop saying it! Rebecca's not safe! Rebecca's not safe!
What the hell are you talking about?
The Swenson girl.
Are you all right?
He was lying, you know? My husband always runs his hands through his hair when he's lying.
These are notes of Rebecca's I found in your mother's room. She must have been to her apartment. We've got to hurry. I know it's hard for you to believe, but it's true, Matt.
Police, they investigated.
Your mother saw the Swenson girl coming out of the bunker. She thought that I was having an affair with her.
But I was the one who slept with Janet in the bunker. Mom... You bastard. You couldn't keep your filthy hands off her either.
Where are we going? Please, just take me home, Mrs. Weatherton.
It's interesting you insist on calling me that. Under the circumstances, I'd think you'd want to avoid using my married name.
No, everybody knew it was a transient.
That was just a story I told to the police.
But I don't understand.
I didn't know what to do. I couldn't turn her in. Your mother's the only woman I've ever loved.
If you knew what she did to Janet, how could you risk going after Rebecca?
I'm sorry. You have no idea how lonely I've been.
Funny. Mom's always lonely around you.
It's not me. It's you she's jealous of. You.
Where are we going?
I've always had to protect Matt, you know?
What do you mean?
That woman practically raped him.
Who?
Who? That Janet Swenson. And now you.
Me? I don't understand. What are you talking about?
You're trying to take my baby away from me.
I've got a key. I bought the building to try to get her out.
I did wonder about you for a while. You didn't show up after I sent you the necklace.
You sent me...
I knew you were having an affair with my husband as...
No, I'm not.
So you understand why I can't let you have Matt, knowing what kind of girl you really are.
Where would she take her?
She must have taken her to Browne. My God, the bunker!
What are you doing? No!
Not my precious baby. No way you can't have him. Oh, Jeremy, won't you be surprised? Oh, good. You're waking up just in time. Jeremy to always be prepared.
Always thought you could fool me.
No, he doesn't think you're stupid.
Oh. And now you know my husband better than I do. You may have fooled Matt, but you don't fool me.
Don't you think Matt's smart enough to take care of himself?
There you go. Just like Jeremy, trying to spin my head around. No wonder you were trying to get him to.
No, I'm not. I swear.
How did you even have the nerve to try? Look at me.
You're a very beautiful woman.
Don't patronize me! Well, this time they're gonna know that it was him for sure.
Look, Mrs. Weatherson.
Don't call me that.
Okay, Iris. I know that you're angry, and you have a right to be.
Don't you tell me what I have a right to do. Just get your clothes off.
My clothes?
Your clothes. They'll find you the way they found the last one. You didn't think I'd let Jeremy get away with this scot-free, did you?
But Jeremy, he did all this for you.
What are you talking about?
Me? The whole charade in the bunker? He only did it to get your attention. You know, he never wanted me. He just wanted to make you jealous. You're all he can ever talk about. He loves you.
You're lying. Matt is the only one in the whole world that truly loves me. I knew this the second he was born.
No, that is not true. Jeremy is crazy about you. He doesn't think he's good enough for you. That's why he planned this whole affair, just to make you jealous. He could never want a girl like me. It's you he wants.
No. You're just trying to confuse me.
Aren't you going after her? Don't you think I know why you married me? You'd have never looked at me if it wasn't for my father's damn money.
You're wrong. You're so wrong.
No. Matt is the only one who just blames me. And now he's going to hate me.
No, he won't.
Promise me.
I promise.
She's gonna need you more than ever.
And I am going to need you. You mean everything to me, Rebecca.
You know, I used to think movies would improve in the 21st century. Better technology, bigger budgets, decades of storytelling experience to build upon. But nope. Instead, we get disasters like Cupid's Prey. And now I know why IMDb doesn't have a single review for this movie. Because no one wanted to admit they actually watched it. Except for you and I, of course. So, what was supposed to be a thriller turned out to be a painfully slow, melodramatic love triangle disguised as a murder mystery, starring characters who made the worst possible decisions at every turn. Rebecca arrived expecting a romantic getaway with Matt, only to find herself trapped in a dysfunctional family nightmare. His father, Jeremy, was disturbingly obsessed with her, while his mother, Iris? I won't even go there with her. What followed was a bizarre mix of forced suspense, absurd plot twists, and acting so over the top that it felt ripped from a second-rate soap opera. And speaking of soap operas, I think we need to talk about Jack Wagner. That accent? What the hell was that? Some weird British South African hybrid? It was so inconsistent that it became a distraction. Joanna Pacula cranked up the intensity as Iris, but rather than being menacing, she just chewed scenery. Katrina Browne was the only real standout as Rebecca, but the script gave her nothing to work with. Strangely enough, the film was actually shot in New Zealand, which you'd think would have added to the eerie atmosphere, but it was completely wasted. No tension, no sense of isolation, just some trees and hills in the background. And that was Cupid's Prey in a nutshell. Suspense? Non-existent. Acting? Wooden. Competent storytelling? Not even close. But if you were looking for a Valentine's Day lesson in how not to do relationships, congratulations, you just got one. I'm giving it a dismal 1.5 stars. So, now that we've endured this train wreck, I want to hear from you. What part had you shaking your head the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoy these reviews, and don't forget to subscribe for plenty more. This is Holy Critic, signing out.